next.
We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoff. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And man, oh man, what a gamble, right? To start the game, I guess they're trying to get this home crowd even more jacked up, get them in the football game, but it fails. They recover the onside kick. Now you're going to need this home crowd to get loud and play some defense with them.
Challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. From the shotgun, the inside give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe they're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
To throw, it's Carr. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Gonna run it. It's Love. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Fires to the big fella. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Right on the money. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass, it's Carr. He caught it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
You know, and that's real demoralizing for the defense, too, because the coverage on that play wasn't terrible. He just threw it in a place where only his guy could make the catch. There's nothing you could have done defensively to prevent that effort. Now, all of a sudden, the offense, man, they are knocking on the door.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Trying to surge it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Notre Dame right back to the line. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds
Took you long enough.
Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Quarterback keeps it. And some room to work. Got enough for the first.
Oh, come on, boys.
Bounced right back to them. And
Oh, put the ball on the ground like that.
Take a second look at this one.
Come
The
on.
offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call.
Come on.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the back. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Utes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll move the wide receiver. On the move. Turning it on.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Quarterback may change this route. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Simmons. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. All wideouts, no backs. We've come to the end of the period.
Damn, bro, my internet is wrecked.
I'm
sick.
The pitch to the left. Running to Green. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. And what these tosses are going to do, it's going to set up a play-action opportunity where they can fake the toss and try to take a shot downfield.
The Utes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Utes want to pick up the tempo. From the red zone, it's Parker. Can't get him to the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
The Utes will try to punch it in on first and goal. Gets the back moving. A first down run on the doorstep. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Now adjusting. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Quarterback making checks. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Big guy smells it. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on fourth down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Sneaks into the end zone.
I think most coaches on fourth and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big fourth down conversion.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive.
I didn't mean an onside kick that. I thought I was returning.
The crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Oh, my God.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. Back to pass, it's Carr. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab at the 30. Finds a seam. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Wants to go up top. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Fighting off the defender. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, you dropped that!
Dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be
Wow, I can't believe
Great coverage.
I can't believe you dropped that.
Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bentley. They'll make the
Yo, this lag is killing me.
short of the first down. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. Trying to get it to the marker. Finds some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. The 10.
That was called, baby.
And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching.
And that makes you feel so
Oh, we can get Coach Blue to put Rocket in this year.
late in the first half in a 2-minute type situation. The extra point's going to give you the lead. Makes you feel so much better heading into halftime.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. looking to throw its car. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. These corners going to give them some space. It's complete on the right side. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue.
Oh, these dudes are insane.
Go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Might be changing the route. Wide receiver comes in motion. The designed run for the quarterback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. It couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Under fire. He's got it on the left. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Using his feet. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Utes want to move quickly. This quarterback part of their running game.
No!
Covering it up and not letting the offense.
Oh, come on, damn Pierre.
Absolutely give him an earful. You have to understand the situation in the game. I got a chance to go up by 2
Oh
scores.
my
Win the
gosh.
Ball security. I can't.
Dude, I got my shit on conservative. I don't get it.
Make sure I don't turn it over. What a big time mistake.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Using the quick game. And
That's
good job of
crazy.
coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the
What the
air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first
Oh,
down.
friggin'.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To the air, it's Carr. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the run, deep down the right side.
Damn,
He's
son.
into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting into the big fella at tight end.
Wants to keep it in the air. He's going for the big play. Catch and stride inside
Nice
the
throw.
15. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Good throw, Eli.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Irish. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Quarterbacks love finding their tight ends down here in this area of the field. Big targets in small spaces. Nice work on that TD.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's looking to pass. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Out of bounds at the 38, and a really nice return there sets up the offense. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. He'll take it himself. They'll rip off 8 on that play.
I think it's on conservative.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make.
Yo, I got my,
decisions, and I think you saw it
I
on
got
that
ball
play.
carrier on
Open
conservative,
downfield,
and
he
that
just
stuff's
decided
still
to take
happening.
it.
That's wild.
And the Utes can really attack on this 2nd
That's
and short.
crazy work.
Calls his own number. There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
I'll tell you what, dude, in today's football, I'm not starting a team without a guy that can do that at the quarterback spot. You see it. He hits the gas, pulls it down quickly, and just goes. Whether he's reading something, whether he's throwing, he is always a threat to run the football. He completely changes the way you play defense.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the back. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Line getting set on second down. Motion from the wideout. He might want another play. A run for the quarterback. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understanding what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback.
I don't got it.
Length of the game.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
He breaks a tackle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. No problem for the offense there. They just took care of business.
And you practice these situations nowadays. You know you're going to go for it on fourth most of the time. 4th and 1, you feel very confident. You're ready to rock and roll, and they get the first down.
The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback will keep it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Got it in the middle, it's Bentley. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Utes! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll try to run it in. He's not going to make it. Still a 1-point game here in the 4th. They had hoped to push this edge out to a field goal. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
There it is, big dog.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Carr. He wants a big play here late. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. And back to the air on second down. This time it's complete. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. They'll snap it from the gun on third down.
No!
Here's a throw downfield late.
Oh my God!
He is
You gotta be kidding
They
me!
almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
Son of a gun.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Last chance coming up. Fires to the tight end.
Come on!
They're gonna run out of bounds at the 14.
Damn, bro.
And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Come on.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Nerves of steel right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these 2 squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul.